Good morning. I'm Sherry Donovan, President of Techsploration's Board of Directors. On behalf of the Board of Directors and staff, I'm pleased to welcome you to our 23rd annual program launch. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are based in Mi'kmaq, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Each year, we bring together our key stakeholders to thank you for your contributions to this important program to officially kick off the program year with invited guests and our community supporters. As you know, Techsploration provides young women from grades 9 to 12 with opportunities to explore skilled trades, science, engineering, and technology-related occupations, career pathways from apprenticeship to college and university. Our programming also helps young women understand the significance of high school math and science for their future careers. But Techsploration does more than that. We encourage young women and youth in our region and beyond to see the power and possibilities. Techsploration's mission is more important than ever. Youth need to understand that career paths and possibilities are still limitless, and math and science are vital, essential services. Techsploration's network of inspiring role models includes scientists who are developing vaccines for COVID-19, engineers who are creating innovative PPE, skilled trades professionals and apprentices who are maintaining and building essential infrastructure, and software programs ensuring we remain connected in a period of unprecedented isolation. We remain committed to showcasing the power and possibilities and continue the legacy of our impactful programming with our new online model. On behalf of Techsploration, I would like to thank our founding program partners, the Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency and Nova Scotia Community College, all of our sponsor and partner organizations, including our new Ontario primary partners, Mohawk College and Shopify, our teachers, alumni, role models, and community supporters. This program is made possible because of you. This is definitely a different annual launch for us. We were very close to being able to host this in person in December, but safety, as always, must come first. We usually host this event at Brightwood Golf and Country Club, and we normally have Encore, formerly FMAV, as our AV provider. This year, while we are certainly missing seeing each of you in person, we're thrilled to be working with Encore again by using this online broadcast platform. Today, we want to provide you with a very unique opportunity to see your support in action. You will hear from our Alumni Outreach Coordinator, Maureen Duffy-Mason, from our latest alumni statistics and insight into a new alumni program that was launched earlier this year. In addition, you will hear from our Program Advisory Committee and our Ontario Program Delivery Partner to learn more about our online models for Nova Scotia and Ontario this year. We are also thrilled to premiere our newest Power and Possibilities video series, funded by Employment and Social Development Canada and produced by Firefly Digital Media. Despite the challenges that come with developing and redeveloping new methods of delivery for programming, I would like to highlight two rather significant and incredibly positive milestones in 2020. Our team unveiled an incredible new website with Red Space and launched our first ever online alumni mentorship program with On Point. Both initiatives were made possible through funding from Employment and Social Development Canada and provide further supports to our community and our alumni to better navigate career pathways in skilled trades, science, engineering, and technology. Now, before we get started, I'm pleased to introduce Anna Burke, Vice President, Academic with NSCC, and Marjorie Davison, CEO of the Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency. Anna and Marjorie will provide introductory remarks from our two founding program partners, NSCC and the Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency. I'd also like to take this time to thank our Board of Directors for the work they have done this year, as well as our incredible staff of Techsploration. We really have been through unprecedented times this year, and it has been a huge help and a huge growth opportunity for us to work together, even though remotely, as we grow. So thank you, and enjoy the programming.
Hi everyone, my name is Anna Burke and I'm the Vice President Academic at the Nova Scotia Community College. And on behalf of NSCC, I want to congratulate Techsploration as it enters its 23rd program year. NSCC is proud to be a founding program partner of Techsploration. We've been part of this amazing program since its beginning in 1998. And in fact, many of our faculty, staff, and students who were involved in those early years are still participants today, which is a strong testament to the impact of the program and the community it creates. The annual launch is traditionally the kickoff to a new program year. And while we know this year is going to look a bit different in terms of how it's delivered, we know it's still going to be an awesome way to explore great careers in skilled trades and STEM-related fields. We're excited for the year ahead as Techsploration continues to grow both in our province and now as part of its national expansion pilot in Ontario too. Congratulations to everyone involved.
Congratulations to Techsploration as it enters its 23rd program year. The Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency is a founding program partner and has continued to support and promote Techsploration since 1998. The reason for our sustained support is not only the goal of increasing the number of females working in occupations where they are underrepresented, but the dynamic way in which Techsploration goes about working with its many partners, including the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development, our schools, teachers, role models, volunteers, the Nova Scotia Community College, our employers, and our sponsors, to create the conditions for young women to explore, to learn and do and tell the story of their experiences exploring potential careers. The annual launch is traditionally the kickoff to a new program year, and normally we are happy to gather together in person to see all of you. But let me say how proud I am of the Techsploration team in making the best of our current situation with this online program. From the perspective of the agency, Techsploration's mission is more important than ever, as we've come to realize that during the pandemic, many skilled trades careers provide essential services. What would healthcare workers do if they could not depend on vehicles to transport them safely to and from healthcare facilities? And what would happen if our heating and plumbing professionals were not available to maintain service? Or if we were not able to continue construction of our hospitals and schools? Careers in the skilled trades, sciences, technologies, and engineering assist our general population with critical services to keep our communities going, especially during emergency situations. Unfortunately, women remain a significantly untapped resource for talent, and empowering young women to pursue fields where they are underrepresented benefits everyone. Each year, we continue to see the benefits of Techsploration and its impact on program participants, our Techsplorers. More women are pursuing and entering skilled trades because of Techsploration. Techsploration's alumni network is now across the country, with many of them returning to participate as role models and volunteers. Victoria Henneberry is a terrific example of this. Victoria is a former Techsplorer and is currently an apprentice in the steam fitter pipe fitter trade, employed with Shelburne Ship Repair. And she is now a role model with Techsploration. And Ellen McDougall, she was so inspired by her Techsploration role model, Rhonda Frigo, who is a Red Seal plumber and NSCC instructor, that she and a friend drove all the way from Port Hawkesbury to meet Rhonda and to attend an NSCC open house. Ellen then applied to the plumbing program and received a Techsploration Women in Trades and Technology Award. She graduated from the program, and she also is now a registered apprentice employed at VEP Mechanical. These are pretty exciting starts to a skilled trades journey, with the first steps taken through Techsploration. And this is only the beginning. I look forward to seeing how our young Techsplorers will lead in the future. And I am thankful for how all of you are leading now. I read recently that countries led by women have managed well during the pandemic, and the qualities characterizing their leadership include trust, decisiveness, effective use of technology, and LOVE, love. As women leaders, we can distinguish ourselves. And this is also what Techsploration is about. Creating future leaders who are, yes, skilled and knowledgeable, but also who care, not only about doing the best job they can, but about being the best person they can be. So here is to an exciting new year for this 23rd launch of Techsploration, with many stories like Victoria's and Ellen's to come. I'm now pleased to introduce Emma Stevens, whom many of you may recognize from the beautiful recording of her Mi'kmaq version of Blackbird. You may recall that her video of this song, sung in Mi'kmaq, went viral. Emma is a student at Allison Bernard Memorial High School, a Techsploration school in Eskasoni, Cape Breton. Fortunate for us. Emma will be performing My Unamagi, My Cape Breton, a song written and produced by the students and staff at Allison Bernard Memorial High School.
Hi, my name is Emma Stevens, and I am from Eskasoni First Nation, and I attend Allison Bernard Memorial High School, which is a Techsploration school. In honor of Techsploration's 23rd annual program launch, I would love to sing My Unamagi, and it's going to be a little different because I do not have my guitarist with me, but I will give it a try. Through the valleys and glens, from the hills My heart's on the island of us. In the land of the dawn, the heartbeat is strong. The heartbeat of Unamagi. Unamagi, don't tell G-Welamu. Big Moe Edeligina. Through the valleys and glens, from the hills to the sea, where the big sea, Unamagi. This place is for you, this place is for me, where the big sea, my Unamagi. Lalio.
Hi, I'm Maureen Duffy Mason. I'm the Alumni Outreach Coordinator with Techsploration. My journey with Techsploration started in 2003-2004 as a team teacher. Upon retirement from teaching in 2012, I was asked to join the Program Advisory Committee. In the fall of 2012, I started working with Techsploration as the Alumni Tracking Coordinator then to lead our Alumni Tracking Project, an initiative that was funded by the Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency. As we continue this initiative, we aim to highlight trends that emerge from this data, which complements the feedback received through alumni engagement at Techsploration events. My main role is to reach out and reconnect with over 2,500 alumni who have taken part in the program since 1998. I've been successful in contacting approximately 33% of our alumni, which is an exceptionally good number. Gaining information from our alumni has not only helped us to improve our program, but has allowed us to bring alumni back into the program as being role models and mentors. Part of my job is to find out the studies and careers that our alumni have gone into, and of course of particular interest are those that have gone into the skilled trades and STEM careers. I'm pleased to say that 59% of the alumni that I've been managed to contact have gone into one of our sector focuses. At the end of this launch, we'll be launching our latest community report. A link will be sent to you. Feel free to look at some of the review of other stats from our tracking program. This year, the alumni have also been fortunate to take part in two great initiatives. First one is that we were granted and handed 15 LinkedIn Learning licenses, which allowed some of our alumni access to over 16,000 courses for 6 months at no cost to them. This was offered through a partnership with Civic Action's Youth Connect program. One of the highlights of the year for the alumni has been the successful launch of our online alumni mentorship program, a new initiative created in partnership with On Point and funded by Employment and Social Development Canada. The alumni were matched with mentors who provided advice, support, and encouragement as they studied, trained, or ventured into their career. Several very successful matches were made, and some of our mentors have even agreed to stay in contact with their alumni, even though the official program is over. And it's also interesting to note that some of our alumni are also mentors through this program. We will be soon starting phase 2 of our alumni mentorship program and look forward to more success stories. I would like now to introduce a couple of short videos from our mentors and mentees talking about the success of the program. One of the mentors holds a special place for me. It is my daughter. Even though she was not directly involved in Techsploration, as with all our families, she is now part of our Techsploration family and is very supportive of the program. During her time in university, she was a guest role model at many events and now mentors on the platform. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, my name is Gwen Mason and I joined as a mentor for the Techsploration mentorship program earlier this year. I was matched with my mentee Lindy in the summer and we started meeting regularly in July, and we have our last meeting in just a couple of weeks. It's been a really great opportunity and a really cool learning experience being able to connect with Lindy, and I've really enjoyed my time as a mentor so far. We've been focusing on decisions that Lindy will have to make regarding what path she'd like to go forward with in terms of education or in her career. Now, I know from experience that trying to decide whether to continue in the workforce or pursue grad school can seem like an impossible decision to make. So we've explored a few options and have weighed the pros and cons of each, and I've told Lindy that I'm more than happy to provide support with her going forward and be a sounding board for her as she decides what her next adventure is going to be. So I've really enjoyed this experience. It does seem crazy to me that I could be in a situation where I could provide some insight and offer some advice, but it's been really fun and really rewarding. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for Lindy, and I hope to be able to continue to be a part of this awesome program. Thanks, everyone.
Hello, my name is Lindy Kwan. I'm a recent graduate of the Honors Bachelor of Science in Biopharmaceutical Science program with specialization in genomics from the University of Ottawa. I first participated in Techsploration as a high school student in 2012, and this year I signed up as a mentee for the new Techsploration Mentorship Initiative. I'm currently employed at Health Canada, but since this is only a one-year term contract, I'm at a bit of a crossroads professionally. My mentor Gwen and I have been meeting regularly since July and have been able to discuss all of my potential options. She was able to genuinely relate to my situation and provided really great advice and helpful tips as to how to move forward. I think we've fostered a great relationship, and even though our last official meeting is later this week, we have decided to stay in touch. I've enjoyed this experience so much so far. It has been incredibly valuable and absolutely exceeded my expectations, and I want to sincerely thank Techsploration for making it all possible.
Hi, my name is Chantal Bryan. I'm the CEO and founder of OnPoint, a company whose mission it is to help people figure out how to connect their passion to a career, ultimately to do work that they love. What better organization could we align ourselves then to Techsploration, given their work supporting young women across the province in discovering careers in fields that maybe they've never thought to explore before. I've had the pleasure of working with Techsploration since 2009 in a personal way where I was volunteering with them on a couple different committees and had the opportunity to attend many of the events right across the province over a period of years. And in doing so, I got to witness firsthand the growth of these young women, the change in their self-confidence when they realize that they can do anything they put their minds to. That while math and science may not be their go-to or their excitement or their passion, they can learn how to do it because it can connect to a career path that they can get excited about. When you see those light bulbs go off and those little aha moments of self-awareness and discovery and absolute joy when somebody connects to a particular field or trade or area of expertise, it's a very cool thing to witness. So it was our pleasure in 2020 when we got to launch a partnership with Techsploration in support of their alumni mentorship program. Imagine the delight of being able to support these women who are now working in the fields that they had once participated as a Techsplorer in to learn more about, that now they get the continued support of the Techsploration family and network. It's a very cool thing indeed for us to be a part of it OnPoint. We believe wholeheartedly that mentorship changes lives. And so it is with great honor as well to be able to participate in Techsploration's 23rd annual launch, and that it's happening in National Mentorship Month. Couldn't have imagined a better time to kick off another year of a fabulous program that has been doing so much good for our province, for many thousands of young women in our province who have grown through this program and will continue to grow now through the mentorship available to them. Happy 23rd launch, my friends at Techsploration. From us and the team at OnPoint, we are so excited to continue working with you and supporting many more mentors and mentees to come.
Good morning. My name is Emily Boucher. I'm the Interim Executive Director for Techsploration and former Manager of Communications and Strategic Partnerships. This past summer, Arlene Raycraft, Techsploration's Executive Director, officially retired from our organization. For an individual who has been with our organization for more than 17 years, Her impact and many contributions to this important program have helped make it what it is today, a national best practice for the attraction of women to fields where they remain underrepresented. She has been an integral part of our program, and her leadership has guided us to so many new places, including Ontario, as part of our national expansion pilot. We were hoping to be able to raise a glass and toast Arlene for her retirement at our annual launch, hoping to do this in person. However, with COVID-19 restrictions, we unfortunately had to postpone the in-person portion, although we do still hope to host an event in person when it's safe to do so in honor of Arlene and to celebrate her retirement. She has a lot of exciting new initiatives ahead of her. We did want to take the opportunity today to honor Arlene's vision and her many, many contributions to Techsploration. The Techsploration team, myself included, many of our role models and partner organizations and volunteers first got involved, and many continue today to participate in Techsploration because of Arlene. Thank you does not seem to be enough, but thank you, Arlene, for everything that you have done to make Techsploration what it is today. You will now hear from members of the Techsploration team and a few of our role models. We're continuing to compile stories from Arlene for when we are able to host an in-person celebration.
I'd like to thank Arlene so very much for everything she has taught me, not only during our decade as colleagues, but during our 2 decades as friends. She had confidence in me and my abilities when I didn't have it in myself, and I wouldn't be where I am today without her guidance and support. Arlene had a wonderful and positive impact on Techsploration, and she is truly missed. I wish her all the best in her retirement.
Hi, Arlene. Thank you for everything that you have done with Techsploration, and a special thanks for bringing me to this absolutely wonderful team. Have a great retirement. Enjoy. It is the best. Bye.
The reason so many of us are here today is because of Arlene's invitation to participate in Techsploration. Arlene has always been more than just a boss. She's been an inspirational leader, a bold speaker, and never too shy to ask for your help. Thank you is one of the most used phrases Arlene has, and now it's our turn to say thank you. Techsploration would not be where it is today without your dedication to both this program and to the staff. On a personal note, I want to say thank you for believing in me and pushing me further. We will miss you.
Hey, space, the final frontier. Or so I thought it was until I met you, Arlene. You showed me that I can still use my experiences and my skill set to encourage other young women through the Techsploration program. The work that you've done is inspiring, it's engaging, and it's fantastic. I am blessed to know you within this lifetime and to have participated in many great opportunities to help engage and inspire other young women. Thank you, Arlene, for all that you do and all you have done.
I could talk a long time about how fabulous I feel Arlene is, but the one thing I want to call out is how much she has taught me about how to treat volunteers. She has this way about her of making every person in the COG feel like they are the most important. The work that they are doing is the most important to the success of that event that's happening with Techsploration. So I thank her for that lesson, and I do believe she's made me a more inspiring leader. So good luck, Arlene. I wish you well in your retirement, and I do hope to see you soon, friend.
So Arlene likes to tell this story about how we first met at a coffee shop, and she had this whole speech prepared to try and convince me to join Techsploration. This was 14 years ago, and I said yes after the first sentence. Did I ever really have a choice? Did any of us have a choice? Arlene is just so fiercely passionate about what she does that you just can't say no to her. And you know, it was meant to be. Being part of Techsploration and meeting Arlene has definitely made me a better employee, made me a better mentor, absolutely made me a better mother, and probably contributes to my success as an entrepreneur today. So thank you. Now, I'm not an ophthalmologist like my daughter Maya. However, I have learned a few things from her over the years. And I can say unequivocally that, Arlene, you are this firecracker mix of wit and intelligence and not quite PG sauciness, and absolutely awesome. So thank you. Love you.
So if I had a legacy that could impact or continue the work that the women who started this program, if I could continue that legacy, it would be to say, here we are 20 some years later. And did I mention here we are 20 some years later? The program that you women started is still impacting young girls and their parents and their friends and their communities. Good luck figuring that number out. But then I have a different, what I hope is a legacy, to the role models. And they were, in my original position with the program, they were my first concern. And that legacy is creating an environment where they recognized their importance. You know, I remember talking to role models who thought they had nothing to offer. Full stop. Not kidding, not exaggerating. And then they saw these young girls that Techsploration provided an opportunity for them to speak with. And all of a sudden, these women were excited again. And they remembered what it was that drew them to their field in the beginning. And then they saw what their legacy, even if it was a one-time thing, what their legacy could be. So one of my favorite stories is very early in my time with Techsploration. One of our role models, check her out, Svetlana Barkanova on the Techsploration videos. But she had asked me what was in her mind a really significant favor. She had asked me to drive her from Halifax to Wolfville. And I, of course, said, of course I'll do that. Because when you're working with people who are volunteering their very essence, you do what you can to pay back. But so I go to pick her up, and I'm scared crapless. I'm scared crapless, because what am I going to talk about to this brainiac for an hour? So I did the only sensible thing. I drove as fast as I could absolutely get away with. So a couple of years later, well, several years later, she and I were talking about this, and I'm telling her how borderline terrified I was, and she's telling me she was really nervous too, because she didn't know what a simple physicist like her could talk to about someone with all my breadth and depth of experience. And it boggled and boggles my mind when I realized the importance of perspective and never underestimating your worth had a lifelong impact on me.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kathleen Allen. I'm the principal of the Ivany campus with the Nova Scotia Community College. I'm also a proud member of the Techsploration Board, and I work with the Program Advisory Committee for Techsploration. Today is the launch of the 2021 Techsploration program, and it is unlike any other year because we will be delivering the program during a global pandemic. I think everyone is acutely aware that the pandemic has significantly changed how we engage in learning and networking. Techsploration is no exception. So the majority of the Techsploration program will be delivered through technology. I have to say the Techsploration team has really been working hard to plan for a delivery of a program that is exceptional and continues with the experiential and meaningful components that our Techsplorers have grown to expect. I believe they have found a great balance of school-based in-person events and workshops and virtual presentations and meetups. Participants will still have that all-important opportunity to meet with their role models in the skilled trades and STEM fields and visit their workplaces through virtual meetings and virtual tours. The full-day Techsploration event will both have that virtual component, including presentations, round robins, demonstrations, as well as school-based guided workshops. We are really confident that we are able to deliver an experience equal to that you have come to expect from the award-winning Techsploration program. We really plan to maximize technologies so that our Techsplorers have opportunities to explore the skilled trades and STEM fields in meaningful ways. I really want to take this opportunity to thank you all for supporting this program so that we can still ensure our youth have this opportunity to share even though we're experiencing a global pandemic. Thank you to all of you, and here's to a wonderful 2021 Techsploration year.
I'm Natasha Snow, Operations Manager for Techsploration. In February of 2020, to kick off our national expansion pilot program in Ontario, Techsploration held 2 program launches, one in Hamilton with Mohawk College and another in Ottawa with Shopify. We were very excited to bring this wonderful program to another province and couldn't wait to keep up the momentum from the launch excitement. Unfortunately, as with many other things, 2020 had other plans for us, as 2 weeks later, COVID-19 lockdowns began and forced us to halt all in-person programming. With the support and approval of ESDC, Employment and Social Development Canada, who funds this important initiative, we began to shift our focus from all usual in-person programming to virtual models. We couldn't have done any of this without our Techsploration Ontario program delivery partner, Unearth Education. And with that, I introduce to you Jen Rainier from Unearth Education.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Rainier, CEO and founder of Unearth Education, and we are thrilled to be the delivery partner for Techsploration in Ontario. Now, Unearth Education understands that every school and school board in Ontario has unique needs, varying teaching models and schedules this year in light of COVID-19. But this is why we're so excited to be launching the first ever Techsploration virtual conference, open to young women in grades 9 through 12 on March 8th, International Women's Day. This one-day virtual conference will give participants an opportunity to experience a taste of the traditional Techsploration program. Techsplorers will have an opportunity to hear from inspiring and motivating keynote speakers, converse with professional women and entrepreneurs in skilled trades and STEM careers, and participate in dynamic workshops. Now, the planning has just begun, but we are so excited to launch this new Techsploration opportunity to schools in Ontario.
Hi, I'm Bethany Locke, a proud Powerline Technician Apprentice with Nova Scotia Power. As many of you know, there are not many females in the line trade. I am one of only 4 with Nova Scotia Power. Over the last year and a half, I've had the chance to travel the province and meet a lot of great male coworkers and mentors such as Kevin Murphy. These men have made me feel safe and comfortable while doing a job that I love.
I must say that I'm proud of Bethany. I'm proud that she's my first female apprentice that I get a chance to teach, and she's doing an awesome job. To watch her grow over the last year has been phenomenal, and you will see this in this next video that we're going to show you.
Thank you.
I think we can all agree that having reliable electricity is pretty important for our day-to-day lives. Those people who take care of the power lines running to your house and to your school, well, they're called power line technicians. To become a power line technician, you spend a few years going back and forth between studying at college and learning hands-on on the job. Today, we're going to meet an apprentice power line technician. Her name is Bethany Locke, and she works with Nova Scotia Power. Hi Bethany, what is the day-to-day like as a power line technician?
As a power line technician, every day-to-day is a little bit different. Some days you could be climbing poles, some days you could be hanging transformers with a bucket. As today, we're building a new power line to give somebody power for their future dream home.
How did you decide this career path?
I decided I want to be a power line technician with my mother's help. She encouraged me to look into it because it's physically active, you're working outdoors every day, and it's something that I've always been interested in, keeping physically active and working with my hands outside.
That's so inspiring. What's your favorite part about your work?
My favorite part would be that there's a beautiful view at the top of every climb, and giving people power after storms, restoring the power, and seeing their grateful faces waving from the windows.
There are some pretty intense physical demands that come with this job. Is that the hardest part?
It's definitely a struggle. You like to, it's good to have good upper body strength and determination, but the hardest part is, mentally waking up every day and feeling like you're gonna conquer whatever comes your way.
Wow, you're so awesome. It's kind of a dangerous job too, isn't it?
It is, but the biggest thing is to remember safety comes first always. As you can see, we have these flashy orange suits on so people can see us at all times. And just to remember to take a few minutes, be sure of what you're about to do, that you have all your proper PPE on, and that you're fit for the job mentally and physically. And after that, it's a really great job to do.
How do you feel at the end of the day? Is your job rewarding?
It is very rewarding. After storms, after you restored somebody's power, just knowing that you gave them back their resources to be able to cuddle up as a family on a couch watching a movie with the heat on, or to give them running water again.
That sounds super rewarding. Do you have any advice for young women who are deciding what jobs they might like to do?
For sure. Some advice that I would give them is to not give up. Even when people tell you that you're not good enough or that you're not going to make it in this trade or another trade in particular, just use that to fuel you to continue to keep going, to never give up.
That's great advice, Bethany. Thank you so much. Well, I'm pretty bummed out I didn't get to take a ride in the bucket truck, but I'd say power line technician is a pretty exciting job. They keep our lights on, our Zoom meetings running, and our cell phones charged. I'm not so sure about the heights myself, but there's a lot of other cool jobs in the trades to choose from. Check them out.
On behalf of the staff and board of directors for Techsploration, we would like to take this opportunity to thank our incredible partners who help make Techsploration possible. Thank you to our founding program partners, the Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency and NSCC. We would like to thank our Explorer partners, ExxonMobil, Mohawk College. Mohawk College is also an Ontario program partner. The Nova Scotia Department of Education and Early Childhood Development, NSCC Foundation, and Red Space. We would also like to thank our Navigator partners, Acadia University, Dalhousie University Faculty of Computer Science, the Irving Shipbuilding Center of Excellence, Maritimes and Northeast Pipeline, St. Mary's University, and Shopify. Shopify is also an Ontario primary partner. We would also like to thank our Pathfinder partners, Digital Nova Scotia, Imperial Oil Foundation, IMV, Nova Scotia Power, Lockheed Martin, Wise Atlantic, and Pratt & Whitney. We'd also like to thank our Compass partners, Design Marketing, Engineers Nova Scotia, OnPoint, JD Irving Limited, the Nova Scotia Advisory Council on the Status of Women, and the Nova Scotia Construction Sector Council. We'd also like to thank today's broadcast partner, Encore. We hope you enjoyed today's live stream via Encore's online platform. Techsploration would also like to gratefully acknowledge the financial support of the Government of Canada through Employment and Social Development Canada and NSERC's Promo Science program. Thank you all so much for taking the time to participate in today's 23rd annual program launch. We look forward to working with each of you through our 2021 programming. Have a great day.